Hello everybody, it's Sephiroth4 for another episode of Golden Sun Dark Dawn. In the last episode we went through Warrior's Hill and got ourselves Third Eye, which we can't do anything with, and now we have wound up in the Nihon area, outside of Yamata City. I think it was mentioned before what Yamata City is all about, but if not, we'll see what the game has to tell us. But Yamata City has 6 hidden treasures, 3 chests, 18 encyclopedia entries. Yeah, it's going to be one of those episodes. And somewhere around here is also a Ginny. Also, between episodes, I made a huge mess of my Ginny just to try to get... We're loaded up with fire just because I don't want to change him particularly. But I have a little bit of each of everything. So, yeah, it's a giant mess. But my team is still powerful, so I don't care. We don't get too many foreigners on our island. I hope you enjoy our special culture. Let's trade out that for Spirit Sense. A group of adventurers made up of boys, girls, and an old man. Well, aside from Gramps, they look tough. Weird. Alright then. Thanks for judging me. My parents lived in a village called Izumo, but it was swallowed by the sea. That's why they moved here. Izumo, this village once rested upon Nihon, but it was destroyed by massive tsunamis that flooded it. It was once terrorized by a monstrous dragon called the Great Serpent until the warriors of Vale slew the beast. Yeah, that was a fun episode in the Lost Age. I enjoyed it. You know, Susano and it wasn't called the Great Serpent. What was it? I don't remember. Wow. King Susa and Queen Kushinada have 2 children, Takeru and Hime. Only Hime is in the city now. Yeah, so Susa is Susano. Yeah, it wasn't Susano in the last game. It was Susa in the last game. Never mind. They didn't change the name. Yes, Susa and Kushinada. We know them. We met them in the last game. So yay, characters from the last game. I hope they're okay, because they already killed off the Briggs. Poor Briggs. Susa, this king of Yamata, is father to Hime and Takeru and husband to Kushinada. He was a hero of Izumo in his youth. While the young Susa was wild and uncontrollable, age has mellowed him and he has earned the respect of his subjects. Kushinada, this queen of Yamata, is mother of Hime and Takeru. Since Hime's illness, she has led continuous prayer vigils. As a young woman, she was chosen by lottery to be sacrificed to a monster, but was saved by the warriors of Vale. Takeru, this courageous warrior, is the son of Susa and Kushinada, making him the prince of Yamata and heir apparent. After his sister Hime had a vision of the world in peril, he went abroad on an important mission. Hime, this young girl, is daughter to Susa and Kushinada of Yamata. She supposedly possesses remarkable powers. Why is Hime's entry half as long as everyone else's? I don't know. Princess Hime caught a sudden fever. It has everyone very worried. There's been no sign of recovery. Oh no! Maybe her stand is appearing or something. Since a terrible eclipse, the princess has been sick in bed. I wonder if she's... yeah. If you ask me, the heir to the throne should stay near it. Takeru thinking your direction. What do you got here? Everything is kept tidy. Oh, that's just a shelf, is it? Okay. There should be something in here, though. No. Whatever. It's probably here, right? No? Here? There we go. Bramble seeds! Hooray! Yeah, I like that they have little rice patties here. It's adorable. And, you know, thematically appropriate. Also the little, like, doll stuff here. I like Yamata City. It's interesting. There are islands south of Yamata, but the other day I saw one I'd never seen before. How could that be? Everything changed so quickly now. How do you think of names for all the new places? I don't know, I'm sure the developers will just pull it out their butts or something. Stories say there's once a great city to the south that sank. Apparently a powerful civilization? You talking about Lemuria? Better not be. Just saying, you better not be. I mean, there is a reason why Lemuria doesn't seem to exist anymore. Prince Sakura left to travel abroad, so you can't help protect Yamata. I'll have to take up the slack. Maybe you know, maybe, just maybe, Lemuria is in the area that is inaccessible because it cracked or something. You know, like it's the lower part of the ocean. I don't believe that, but maybe. It's summer, but still very cold. Just told you, Yamata, I can take anything. Still, it's very cold. I have goosebumps. Listen to the cold. I'm not scared of a little bit or bump. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. It's Kara missing. There's not a reliable warrior in the whole country. Oh no. It's not like anyone's gonna come attack you with the monsters out. Right? Is there anything in... Yes, there is. Come on. Come on, game. There we go. Oh boy. Ship from Port Raga used to come across the Yamata Sea to bring me goods, and now nothing comes. If you're heading west, you'll run into the land of Sana. It's a country that's seen its share of history. No, it hasn't. I mean, I guess 30 years of history. Okay, we had a good trade partnership with Sana, but suddenly both stopped coming. It was ominous. Prince Himi says because their king died and they had a war. Ship from Paraga shouldn't have sunk. Even rough seas, something unnatural is happening. Yeah, tell me about it. So let's see, what do you got? Wow, you guys just loaded up with fancy things, aren't you? I guess I'll give it to you, because you have all of them. Psy crystals, give it to you. And Water of Life, give one to you, because you're faster. We'll sell a bunch of junk. Yeah, we don't really need a lot of this stuff anymore. Oil drop we don't need. Elixir we don't need. Herbs we don't need. That's not what I want to do. Third eye we don't need now. I don't like how it sorts that. Why can't you just put it at the end so I can notice that you're keeping ridiculously bad items for me? Gauntlets. And some vest. And that's it for your junk. I probably should have thought about that phrase before saying it. Boost elemental power. I'll still think about holding on to it. I really don't need all these sacred feathers. This game just likes giving you junk. I'm gonna hold on to that just in case I feel like I want it later, but I don't think I will. Let's see. Any new artifacts, though? I'm essentially... Yeah. What was that? The demonic staff. I'm just looking at the top screen for the effects. The blessed robe is kind of new, but I don't want it. Spurred omelet used to cure ailments. No. I don't really want that either. Anything new here that we would want? Nope. Good. Great. Wonderful. Hello. Himi keeps crying and crying. She says Isaac is in danger, but she never says who Isaac is. Phone, stop it. Ignoring that. Prince Takara went somewhere in a boat. It must have been far away because he's not back yet. Yeah. Also, Isaac's in danger, guys. Takara left on the huge, neat-looking ship. Also, the game never explained where our ship came from, because it's definitely not Briggs' ship. Mi's crying. She said something I didn't understand, like it was a prophecy. I don't know. Let's move this, though, because, you know, it looks like it should be moved. That's interesting. Is there a point to this game? Nope. But there is a Ginny up there that we can't get to. Hello. They known Himi would be so sick. I don't think Takara's parents would have let him go. Prince Himi is young yet, but she has tremendous powers. Many called her a child of the gods. You know, the last time someone was a child of the gods, they wrote her out of the next game. I'm just saying. It's frightful times. I don't know why Prince Takara was allowed to leave. Should have listened to my father and learned net weaving. I could have been an engineer. As long as we have King Sus and Queen Kushinada to guide us, I'm sure our country will be peaceful. If Uzume hadn't brought us here, we certainly would have been washed away with tsunamis. Yeah, remember Lady Uzume, right? This Earth Addict was sister to Susa and the de facto ruler of Izuma before the village was destroyed by tsunamis. She died of an illness shortly after shepherding her people to Yamata. Yeah, so unfortunately Lady Uzume from the last games is not in this game because she is dead. And that's sad because I liked her. We gave her the dancing idol and got a genie out of it. Amazing that after the tsunamis washed away the old village, we were able to make it here. Yeah, really. Loudmouth Susume become a leader, but it was Uzume who saved us. Yeah, ungrateful little jerk, you know that. What's in here? Yamata ruins. Lady Uzume's strange powers once saw her move a huge rock without so much as touching it. Just ahead to Lady Uzume's grave in the shrine in her honor. Please be respectful. Hey, that's the thing. Can we use crush on this? No. The gravestone feels cold to the touch. Yeah, that's the dancing idol right there. I'm glad that they brought that back. It's a nice little touch. It's a little bit more to explore before we move onward. Chest, and there's some pots here with stuff in it. Like a feather. Let's push that. I have a feeling it's gonna be one of the out-of-the-way pots. Come on, turn around. There we go. How about you? How about you? There we go. Oh boy, a weasel's claw. Why does the game even bother giving us that stuff? It's junk. It's like absolute junk. Anything good in here? Please be something nice. Power bread. Okay. Let's give that to you. And I think that's it for the items here. So let's head upwards and onwards. Yamata City has a castle. Not really a castle, but whatever the equivalent is. Gonna find Impa inside. Himi is resting in bed right now, so we're all supposed to be quiet. I don't know why Himi's so sick. She just needs to get more exercise, that's right. Nobody's here because they're all praying with Queen Kushinada to remove the curse. Supposedly, all the great people of Yamata City are being cursed and dying off. Why does everybody believe in curses? Yamata City. This city is a primary settlement of Nihon. Its culture is centered around spirituality with many prayer shrines. I feel bad for Himi, but I'm mostly worrying about protecting myself from curses. It's just a place of sliced raw fish. Do people eat this? Yes. People love sushi. You uncultured swine. The old man you're with looks just like a man who traveled the wars through the Great Serpent. Great Serpent, this fierce dragon, more formally known as the Great Serpent of Mikage, slept in Mount Mikage of the island of Nihon. When the Venus Lighthouse was lit, the dragon awoke. Using the sunlight to weaken it, the warriors of Veil slew the beast. Well, they didn't have to use... yeah, I guess they had to use a little bit of sunlight, otherwise it was invincible. Okay, fine. But that was 30 years ago. I'm sure that man isn't around anymore. Still, you know, Kraden could just be like, actually, that was me. Yamata City has been good to us, with many days of peace. I wonder how long it'll last. When Izuma was destroyed by the waves, we looked for a place free from such calamities. I believe our ancestors still protecting us and led us here. I remember thinking that the leader of the group that finished the Great Serpent was just a child. Of course, it's been so long now that he may have children of his own. Or he could not exist. He could be out. The game could have just said he went off and disappeared forever. I think Saul falling into shadows are cursed on the Great Serpent for leaving Izuma to come here. Why is everybody... It was 30 years ago. Maybe the Great Serpent's really our protector shortly after he was killed with tsunamis hit. Come on. When Uzume came to Yamata City, she suddenly got sick and died. A curse for certain. These guys are just very unlucky. Uzume died in the springtime, so she at least got to see the last cherry blossoms that year. That's sad. I mean, like, that's just depressing. I was like, at least she got that. Alright then. Let's avoid that. Oh, no, I want to check the pot. Hey! Who are all of... Creighton! Susa, how you been? You old so-and-so? I haven't seen you since Felix defeated the Great Serpent. It's been 30 years. How time glides by us. I've been aging all these years, but you, Creighton... You don't seem to have gained even a day. Weren't you over 70 when we last met? Ah, noticed that, did you? It's not that I haven't aged, just not as much as I should have. We've talked about this. It was the same for everyone who was involved in the Golden Sun, which you told us about already. I'm sorry, the Golden Sun. I wonder if I'll catch up to Dad age-wise. Weird, I guess we might, huh? No way of knowing, really. The Golden Sun did slow the aging process immensely, though. I wonder why. Creighton is 100 years old? Pretty sure my old man was aging like regular people. Piers. I hadn't thought about it, but when Piers and I met, he was about my age. And he's still young, hale, and hearty today. We talk about him every 30 or so episodes. You keep in contact with him while he's aboard his ship via homing pigeon? Do you really trust important messages to Captain Piers, to a bird? Against the vast array of options for non-adepts such as myself to send a message many miles? Yes, I did. But if your pigeon couldn't find him, you would just have waited for an answer forever. I suppose so, but my pigeon hasn't failed me yet. That's a phrase. But how could that little thing find him with this whole world to pick from? I wouldn't know where to start. Pigeons are smarter than you idiot. Perhaps if I could teach it to throw fireballs, it'll put you out of a job. Hi, are you saying that pigeon is smarter than me? With all due respect, sir, we have more important things to do than listen to you bait Tyrell. Shouldn't we be talking to Susa about the eclipse? Hey, I'm not gonna stand here while Creighton tells everyone his bird is smarter than me. I always hated pigeons, stupid feathery rodents. Sorry. Susa, you have no doubt noticed the crisis on the mainland. We have come for your help in ending it. Dun, dun, dun. Wait, we have? I thought we were just sailing around, not looking for this guy in particular. Yeah. Since when did we have a point in what we were doing? I didn't say anything because I wasn't certain we'd be able to find him, and time was a factor. But I have reason to suspect that we'll find some of the keys to our current plight here in Yamata City. We have escaped the darkness so far, but I don't think it can spread. I don't wish to see it spread. I will help however I can. Unfortunately, I don't know how much I can help. Kushinada and Himi, on the other hand. On Himi Gimi Hara Chahaya Ataya Sovaka. Sounds like a prayer vigil. Is something the matter? My daughter, since the eclipse, she has been unconscious and will not awaken. I'm sorry to hear that. On Yamata City. Queen Kushinada! Are you alright, my queen? She has a curse as well! You'll have to excuse me. Sounds like something's wrong. We should investigate. Let's poke our nose in other people's business. That's what we do as heroes. And there's our last there's the last treasure for this area. So let's see what happened. Queen Kushinada looks exhausted. She can't keep praying all day and night. This is why I wanted her to stop. It does Hime no good if Kushinada works herself to death caring for her. Hime. I know you want to help Hime, but you need to rest for now, for her sake. When Princess Hime woke up, Queen Kushinada fainted dead away. I hope it's simply exhaustion. I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to Susa. Yeah. Suppose prayer vigils are finished. Now if only those strange visitors would leave. Yeah, jerks. No matter how fervently we pray, Hime's heart is unmoved. Is it possible her heart is gone? Uh-oh, she's heartless. Will she stay like this forever? I think the strangers disrupted Queen Kushinada's focus. Yeah, it's all our fault. Blame the outsiders. Queen Kushinada's prayers had failed. And it's just the same thing, huh? Okay. Yeah, there's nothing we could do. Let's mind read her. Oh, nope, it's automatic. Whoa! The Sheikah Stone! That was totally the Sheikah symbol. What was that? You gave my daughter a tattoo?! What did you do to Hime? I asked you what you did to my daughter! That stone, like an eye. What just happened? Ah, hey! What is happening? Watch! Wait for it. Hime, are you the key master? Oh god, no! It worked! Oh, she's awake. That did it! Gasp, 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 gasp! Dova Jr.! So that's what it was. It's a good thing we got that stupid eye. What is happening? You've just seen it with your own eyes. I suppose I have. She was chosen by the Watchtower's treasure. Chosen by a treasure? I guess that's what they meant about the treasure guiding us. Hold. I demand more of an explanation. Allow me to give it, Papa. I have to help these people stop the eclipse. I don't have a voice for her. Little Hime, you've just woken up. You're not making any sense. There's no time. I have the overwhelming feeling that the eclipse mustn't continue unchecked. Luna Tower consumes light, casting a grave eclipse that chases away all that is holy. Grave eclipse. This terrifying phenomenon is caused by the Eclipse Tower. While the tower swallows up all light, monsters of shadow reign. The Eclipse Tower doesn't merely obstruct light, it actually absorbs it, though what it might portend is unclear. It chases away the holy, eh? Who would have thought that holiness could be chased? I can't explain why I know these things, but I do. The grave eclipse brings fiends to our doorstep. When the shadows overran Belinsk, the people suddenly found themselves in a city of monsters. If I look over the mainland, shadows cover everything I can see, even to my Ayuthe. Champa. The tower is filling itself with the light it steals. When it gathers enough, it will release it all. So that's what's happening to the tower while it fills up? So what's happening to the tower while it fills up? It is siphoning all light from the world and emitting darkness. You said you could help us stop the eclipse. How are we to do that? If we can amplify the light going into the tower, the machine will be forced to stop. Amplify the light? How can we do that? With a device called the Apollo Lens. Fortunately, you have already supplied it with the power it needs. Apollo Lens, this ancient machine amplifies light. In theory, it has the ability to end in a good thanks game. You told us that already. We have already powered a machine that amplifies light? I remember no such thing. The Apollo Lens is connected to the other alchemy machines you have dealt with. By activating them, you provided its power. Great, let's get running then! They're speaking to me again. We must first remove the lock, or the machine will not operate. We have to remove the lock, but in order to do that, one must be clothed in shadow. Yeah, gaze, lock, shadow, clothes. It's never simple. The key is in AJ. The lock is in the central continent. The Umbra Gear is scattered across the world. Umbra Gear, these items of equipment were created by the ancient Janae to harness the power of darkness. So how are we supposed to find this Umbra Gear? We have to ask the Umbra Witches. No, that's the wrong game. If you bring me to the right areas, I will guide you with my Search Synergy. Each piece is hidden. Search Synergy. This Earth-based synergy is unique to Himi. It allows her to discover hidden objects and other secrets. It's essentially this game's reveal. Which, yeah, like 47 episodes in and we're finally getting reveal? Come on, game! Margal's oldest records include an Umbra map with these locations marked on it. Umbra map. This weather map of Margal was left by the Janae so that the descendants could find the Umbra Gear. These records of Margal will take in as spoils of war when the Sana concert Belinsk. Excuse me? Okay, so you're saying that the ancient Jedi hid this Umbra Gear way back when. Alright. But that area wasn't... These regions didn't exist until 30 years ago. How could these maps show anything accurate? The whole place was a giant upheaval. We can't use these maps anymore. An ancient Margal map in Sana. We must investigate. None of those places existed at the time. Looks like it. Ready for another trip, buddy? Could think of it as unlucky, but at least we can save the world. Most people never get to. Every moment is precious. We should depart soon. Ow. Himi joined the party. Hooray! And now we have a full party. 8 members. And Himi is our second Venus Adept. Also, the only female one in the series, so there's that. Himi is not particularly strong physically. She definitely can't use the stupid swords. But she's got some pretty fun synergy going around. Right now, you can't really tell because she comes with an odd mix of Jinny. She came with 5, where is it? I'm sorry, 4 Venus, a Mars, and a Jupiter. So she came with Buckle, Clover, Magnet, Geode, Pepper, and Swift, and that was a, Swift looks like a Cubone. So let's just give her some of these Mystic Miko. Yeah, Weapon Grace, Roaring Dragon. Can I give you that? Radiant Miko. Cool. Does that give you anything new? No, but you can see her stats there. She in her base class, she has a ton of health there. The attack isn't that great, but she also doesn't really have equipment. Agility is pretty okay, but not great. Luck is high though. I could switch her out for Dovey. I could. But I won't. Because I like having a sword user. I might switch Amity back in for her, but I mean, Himi's okay. Have my little harem team now or something. No, she's 16. It's not a harem. On hearing Himi's words, I know she is truly born to stop this terrible eclipse. Amy, this young girl is daughter to Susan Kushinada of Yamata. She is also an Earth adept chosen to bear the third eye. Despite her youth and relative inexperience, she possesses powerful synergy and can see into the future. Now I know this, I cannot selfishly force her to stay here. I wish it were otherwise. So, yeah, that's pretty fun. Himi, before you go, you should pay your respects at Uzume's grave. I will, father. So, yeah, she's pretty fun. I like that my team is just, currently I just left out the water and the fire people. That's really great. I'm okay with that, though. I'm very okay with that. Also, now that I don't have you in my party, I really should get more fire people back. Let that turn you back into a barbarian, so yeah. We have way too many Venus in our party, but that means that we can put kind of a better mix now, actually. Right? Yeah, you're a Beastmaster there, and I can give you... No, I can't. Phooey. Well, hopefully we'll get another Ginny soon. Speaking of getting another Ginny soon, there's the one over here that we couldn't get to, but now that we have our brand new fancy schmancy search synergy, we can do this. It's creepy as all heck. No? I can't do that with search? Could have sworn that's what we did. Oh no, we could have gotten this before, couldn't we? Use crush on this, don't we? Yeah, look at that. I thought we would have to reveal a hole, but no. Well, either way. We got a lot of Ginny, though. That's the important thing. Yeah, that's what I say. Jupiter Genie, Kite joined you. It's set to Sveta. Kite, this spirit represents flight and is found in Yamata. From a high vantage point, Kite gives the party key tactical advice, allowing for an extra action. Nice. Yeah, so yes, now she's a prime beast. It's like prime rib, I guess. Very nice. I'm perfectly fine with you keeping that there. Let's see. And let's just go to the encyclopedia because probably have a few new entries here. Search synergy. Search synergy is search-based synergy is unique to Himi, allows her to discover hidden objects. I'm pretty sure we saw that already. Third eye. Third eye. This white gem was sealed away inside the watchtower of Warrior's Hill. The adept it chooses can use it for a third eye and see the unseen. No, I thought that was a new entry for Felix for a second. Kushinada. Kushinada, the Queen of Yamata, is the mother of Himi and Takeru. She has taken ill, exhausted by constant prayer. And Ginny Guide. Buckle. This metallic spirit joins with Himi. Buckle's influence over metals can harden substances to many times their original strength. Clover. This fragrant spirit is met with Himi. Along with Himi, Clover's fresh scent seems to cleanse the soul and is quite calming. Magnet. Magnet. This lodestone spirit joins the party with Himi. Magnet's attack paralyzed with powerful force. Geode. This spirit joins the party with Himi and was born from a mineral formation. Geode draws power from far underground to attack. I like Geode from the previous game. Let's see. It'll be interesting to see if they kept that. Sap. This spirit represents life-blooded trees and plants as old friend of Isaac. Sap attack absorb vitality from foes. Ground. This spirit controls gravity and is a friend of Isaac's. Ground attacks gravity with... Yeah, so this is the people that were with Isaac at the beginning of the game. I'm just gonna skip through these because they're Ginny that we didn't have. Joins the party with Reef. Sleets attacks rap energies and blind and cold, making fighting more difficult. This spirit, Mist. This spirit has influence over sleep and joins the party along with Amity. Mist attacks and shred a foe's mind, making it ready for sleep. Mellow. This spirit of calm waters befriends the party along with Amity. Mellow's untroubled aura shields the party from hostile synergy. Claw. This spirit represents aggressive sea life and joins the party along with Amity. Claw's attacks leave a foe vulnerable to synergy. Reflex. This spirit of burning pain joins the party with Eolio. Reflex is essentially cowardly but lashes out with horns when approached. Wrath. This spirit of hot rage joins the party with Eolio. Wrath's vicious attacks may exhaust an enemy immediately. Chili. Chili. The spirit has influence over spicy heat and is a favorite of Eolio's. Chili's power leaves a foe breathless and unable to move. Glow. The spirit of fading light joins the party with Eolio. Glow breathes on the remaining embers of life, rejuvenating knocked out allies. Stoke. This spirit causes fires to burn even hotter and joins with Eolio. Stoke's inspiring presence rallies friends to fight more fiercely. Pepper. This spirit brings fire influence to some foods and joins the party with Himi. Pepper can overwhelm an enemy's senses, leaving the foe stunned. Friend of Garrett. Friend of Garrett. 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 Just interesting to see how they look here. The spirit of energetic winds befriends the party along with Sveta. Fleet's vigor inspires allies to act faster. Uplifting spirit joins the party along with Sveta. Waft soothing fragrance lulls an enemy to sleep. Bolt's constant charging current shocks a foe senseless. Haze can grant temporary sanctuary to a friend in the form of concealing mists. Breeze's calming influence shelters the mind from harmful synergy. Swift is the fastest of all spirits and always strike before an enemy can. And that's that. And in the next episode, that took a while. In the next episode, we're going to visit Lady Uzume's grave, say goodbye, and hopefully head onward to... the world. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Sephiroth Level 4 with Golden Sun Dark party members. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.